In this video, I will tell you 8 things most seasoned law of attraction practitioners wish they knew when they were starting out. With a little careful research, you can avoid many common mistakes and get the most significant results possible. Watch this video till end before you begin the manifesting process. There are dozens of different ways of incorporating your knowledge of law of attraction into your everyday life, letting your new skill shape your day from morning to night. While that might sound like an overwhelming undertaking, the truth is that simple changes have powerful consequences when you are working with the law of attraction. After a few weeks of practicing your new approach, much of it will become second nature. If you want to start using law of attraction, you are probably pretty excited about what you might accomplish. It is wonderful to have that energy behind you, but it is also just as important to take the time to watch this video till end before you begin the manifesting process. Learn how to start using the law of attraction in your life. Before I start the video, I would like to request you that you kindly subscribe this channel. Do press that subscribe button and also the bell icon for regular video updates. Number 1. Resistance is natural. At first, the law of attraction can sound so radical that you will struggle to believe it is real, and this resistance may well stay with you even after you become entrenched in all the exercises and techniques. One of the most effective things you can do is regularly acquaint yourself with success stories that help to show you real, concrete examples of manifestation in action, boosting your evidence base. In addition, do not take roadblocks and challenges as sign that the law of attraction isn't real. In retrospect, you will be able to see that these are necessary part of your story and that many of them are actually precursor to success. Number 2. Positivity must be real. Yes, being happy means you vibrate on high frequency, one of abundance and one that is capable of attracting better things at a faster rate. However, the widespread manifestation advice that says you need to be happy isn't about forcing or faking a state of joy through gritted teeth. In other words, work to find out and maintain the habit and ways of being that make you truly happy. Try to avoid just pasting on a cheerful face and doling out insincere platitudes. Number 3. Personal work is a prerequisite. If you want to change your life with the law of attraction, an amount of personal work is absolutely necessary. You need to process old wounds, learn how to leave old baggages behind, find out how to identify and challenge your own defense mechanisms, and be capable of identifying what you really want, not what you or other people want you to want. There are lots of ways to do this work. Therapy and journaling are two of the most common ways. However, the point is that you are unlikely to see significant results without it. Number 4. You still have to work. It is nice to imagine that the law of attraction allows us to put our feet up while the universe does all the heavy lifting for us. However, you do need to take action if you are going to manifest successfully. This means going out to find and pursue new opportunities, pushing yourself out of your natural comfort zone, and actively researching the types of things that supports your ultimate goals. Number 5. The law of attraction isn't about controlling others. If part of the appeal of manifestation is the idea that you can start using the law of attraction to circumvent another person's free will, it's worth taking a second look at your aims. The universe has imbued us all with autonomy, so you cannot make another person do things using the law of attraction. Plus, it would be unethical if you could. Sure, you can use the law of attraction to manifest or arrange traits that help make you a more attractive partner or employee. But you cannot manifest the love or affection of someone who would never otherwise have felt this way towards you. Number 6. The universe knows best. You need to be flexible in law of attraction work rather than assuming that you know what exactly you desire and look like, and then rejecting everything that doesn't precisely fit this rigid template. In many cases, you will discover that the universe is the best judge of what will work well for you and make you happy. So keep an open mind about whatever comes your way. Try to see things through the lens of possibility and opportunity. Number 7. Everyone struggles to let go. One of the most challenging aspects of any law of attraction is figuring out how to let go of your goals once you have set it. Experts often compare the need to do so with the process of throwing a boomerang. If you want it to come back to you, then you actually have to throw it there on a purpose. That being said, you need to know that everyone finds this hard, and that it's a skill you can cultivate over time. Number 8. Manifestation is like tending a garden. This description of manifestation goes a long way towards helping you understand that you are not to blame for every bad thing that happens. Rather, bad things happen because they are required for growth, and growth can be painful as much as it is ultimately satisfying. So don't think of yourself as the ultimate architect of your future. Instead, think of yourself as carefully tending the garden of your existence, giving yourself the very best chance of having the very best life. So these are the most important points anyone should know before using the law of attraction. If this information is useful, then kindly like the video. Also, share this video and do subscribe this channel, and don't forget to press that bell icon for more video updates. Thank you for watching Positive Mind.